Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm Gio and I'm here for a new video to bring you the latest AC Milan transfer news and rumors. Now in today's video we're going to start off by talking about three new names in which Gazzetta dello Sport have linked Milan with in terms of the next possible coach. Now these names are Frank De Boer, Villas-Boas, and finally Louis Van Gaal. Now out of these three names, it seems that the Chinese are leaning more towards Frank De Boer rather than two other options. So let's speak a bit about him as I give a bit of background information on him. Now, first of all, he ended in second place last season with Ajax, and he spent the last 4 to 5 seasons coaching Ajax. However, he finally decided to resign from the coaching position as his team let the title slip away to rivals PSV. Now, as far as winning percentage, it's a pretty high winning percentage for Frank De Boer. He won 60% of all matches during his time at Ajax, and he also won 4 straight league titles with them. Now, personally speaking, I think he's an option that I would consider and welcome to Milan, especially if he decides to bring some young Dutch crazy talents to the team. However, on the other hand, he only spent his coaching career at Ajax. Before, I think he only was an assistant coach with the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. So, he doesn't have that international experience really, as he only coached in the Eredivisie, not the toughest of leagues. And I think it's a gamble when you're trying to hire a foreign coach to the Serie A. It could go very good for him or very bad. And at the moment, I don't think it's a gamble that Milan could take. They need to have guarantees overall. But one thing is for sure, I think in the next 2 to 3 weeks, a coach needs to be named for Milan because in 2 to 3 weeks, the Milan training sessions will once again resume for the preseason. And after that, they will be leaving on their North American tour. And a coach needs to be named before that, as they need to get their ideas clear. So whether it would be Brocchi or Marco Giampaolo, the only Italian option at the moment, or will it be someone like Frank De Boer, a decision needs to be made sooner or later. But let me know in the comment section below who out of all these coaches you would prefer. Now, in other news, Sky has reported that Roma will be redeeming El Shaarawy before the ultimatum is reached on Wednesday night, and there are also reports suggesting that Roma could consider making an offer for De Sciglio. Now, this is another team that has been added to the mix of teams that are interested in De Sciglio, and I think at this point, I would rather keep him because for some reason, all these teams seem to have something interesting going on for De Sciglio, and who knows, maybe he could actually have a positive season next year. So I think Milan will do everything possible to keep De Sciglio. His agent even mentioned in recent days that he will be remaining at Milan. However, anything is possible once the summer transfer window opens, so we'll wait and see what happens for him. So guys, that wraps up today's AC Milan transfer news and rumors report. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about today's news. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Rossoneri TV to stay updated with everything going on at AC Milan on a daily basis. This has been Gio signing off, and as always, Forza Milan. On Thursday, there was a secret meeting between Galliani, Ganchikov, that is the Chinese advisor, and finally Marco Giampaolo, the current Empoli coach.